But anyway, ganun talaga eh. Ganun talaga ang buhay. Weather lang. No? So, ingat-ingat tayo guys. No? Ingat-ingat tayo sa ating katawan. Medyo, huwag natin kakalimutan palagi, no? Yung tinatawag nating minimum health protocol. Kasi yun lang yung makakapag sa atin, nakakapag bigay ng protection, no, laban sa COVID. Well, anyway guys, today we will be discussing all about HTML. HTML. Ito yung kumbaga ito yung topic natin for this week, no? Nabasa niyo na ba to guys? Kayo ba ay nakapagbukas na ng inyong mga lectures? Nakapagbukas na ba o hindi pa rin? Silip yung ating lecture guys. So paminsan-minsan tawag dito tingnan din, no, para at least meron na kayong idea kung ano yung i-discuss natin, no, for the week. Well, anyway, i-discuss ko naman, ipapaliwanag hanggang sa abot ng aking makakaya yung topic natin for this week, for this week. Well, anyway guys, welcome again to our Module 8. Module 8, Getting Started with HTML5 program. Ilang. Medyo meron din ako konting ubo. Okay, so share ko lang guys yung share ko lang yung aking dito, window. Okay. Para makita ninyo yan. Okay, Module 8, Getting Started with HTML5. Nakikita na ba guys? Nakikita na ba yung ating i-discuss today? Okay, so at the end of this module guys, you are expected to explain what is HTML. Okay? Ang HTML kasi guys, this is kumbaga, ito yung panggawa, ito yung program na gumagawa ng mga web pages. Okay? Matututunan yung iba pang mga medyo complicated part ng HTML. But in our lecture for today, hapyaw pa lang. Hindi pa natin totally talaga i-discuss all in all what HTML is all about. Okay? Because masyadong malawak eh. Masyadong malawak ang HTML o hindi kayang ituro within an hour yung kabuuan ng HTML. So, bibigyan lang natin ng konting pahapyaw na pasada, no, yung HTML para at least you will have an idea, no, of what HTML is all about. Okay? Pangalawa, discuss the history of HTML. I-discuss natin ngayon, paano ba siya nagsimula, paano ba siya nag-evolve into something which is being used today as one of the important language, the programming language. No? And thirdly, explain how HTML program works. Okay, so yun yung ating i-discuss for today. Okay, so lesson 1. Okay. What is HTML? So yun yung katanungan. What is it? So the World Wide Web, ang World Wide Web, ito yung internet, the World Wide Web, and yung mga websites, no? Ito yung mga collection kasi ng mga, let's say, ng mga web pages Or in other words, a website is a collection of information located on a server connected to the World Wide Web. Okay? So, every time that we connect, guys, every time that we connect on the internet, we are linking our computer to a server, which is located somewhere else. Minsan located to sa ibang bansa pa. So that is why malayo ang pinanggagalingan, ng mga information na nare-receive natin, whenever we are online. So website includes mga links to other sites. Meron din to mga in the form of hypertext, highlighted or colored text. Mapapansin naman ninyo kapag ito ay clickable, clickable word or clickable let's say image, makikita naman ninyo magbabago yung pointer ng ating mouse, di ba? Nagiging parang kamay siya, So alam natin na that particular portion in a web page, naka-hypertext yun. O yun ay kumbaga naka-link into another web page. Okay? Pero usually, makikita natin yan, iba kulay niya. Sometimes, iba kulay talaga niya. Kasi, ibig sabihin nun, that is a hyperlink. Okay? So, a user can click on using the mouse cursor, instructing their computer to jump to a certain web page or website. Okay? So every website has a specific web address on the World Wide Web. Lahat ng mga web pages, okay, may kanya-kanya silang address. Unique address. So ibig sabihin, hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng magkakamukha-mukhang web page address. Otherwise, there will be conflict. Okay? So each web page na nasa internet ngayon na store, may sarili siyang web address. Okay? So kaya kapag kinlik natin yung let's say yung URL niya, yung universal resource locator, sigurado yun ay magli-link into a server where that particular web page is stored. Okay? So every website, sabi dito, has a specific web address. So these addresses and with extensions that indicate the type of organization provided or providing the website. For example, kapag mga government agencies na pinag-uusapan natin, class, ang kanya extension, ang extension address niya ay .gov. Okay? For government agencies. Kapag mga eskwelahan naman o yung mga learning institutions, educational or academic institution, .edu. Okay, .edu yan. At yung mga commercial websites, ibig sabihin ito yung mga .com, yung gaya ng yahoo.com, google.com, okay? Ano pa ba yung mga .com ng mga, can you give an example nga, class, ng mga website? Can you give an example of a website?
Facebook.com po, sir.
Okay, facebook.com, di ba? Ano pa ba yung what you call this, kapag education, bigay nga kayo na example guys, kapag academic institution ang website. Can you give one? Ano ba yung sa ginagamit natin dito sa school? Yung ginagamit nyo dun sa LMS ninyo. Ano ba yon? Ano ba yung ginagamit sa LMS guys? Ano na?
din po eh.
Semestral amaes.com, sir.
.com yes. Kaya lang, kumisan, ibig sabihin, hindi porket education yung ay edu agad. Kasi usually kasi guys, kapag public o for commercial purposes, ito pwede na gamitin. Pero yung mga tinatawag nating mga eskwelahan talaga na nagpo-provide ng let's say ng mga information, .edu. May mga ganung mga eskwelahan. Pero sa atin, hindi siya gumamit, lalo na yung ating let's say yung ating ginagamit, no, which is yung semestral, no, katulad nito, no. Pakita ko lang sa inyo to. Wala nyo nakita pala. Well, anyway, semestral.amaesonline.com. So, .com ang ginamit nila. Pero usually talaga, .edu pagka-academic institution. Okay? A user's computer, guys, a user's computer must have an internet connection. Kailangan may internet connection and a browser to retrieve and read information from a website. Okay? Kaya nito. Okay, Instagram, okay, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay? So these are an example of what you call this website that are very popular. Okay, mga popular yan. Yan yung mga social networks na yan, yung YouTube, no? Yan yung mga laging binibisita natin eh, no? Because we are aware that this particular website can give us information, no? It can give us, it can help us to be updated palagi sa mga chismis, sa mga balita, no? So ganun ka-importante yan, no? So that is why the internet became, a part of our everyday lives, no? So hindi yung isa man lang dyan. Okay? Sigurado ko yun. Lalo na yung Facebook. Pagdilat pa lang ng mata natin, Facebook na kaagad, no? Pansin niyo ba yan, guys? Pagdilat pa lang ng mata, ayan na, Facebook. Tingnan, baka may message eh. Baka may message si Mahal. Baka may message si Beshi. So, ganun tayo ka-aware, no? When it comes to any online activities. Okay? Okay, so tuloy natin. So, HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. Yan ang HTML. Okay? Yan ang definition, no, ng acronym na HTML. Hypertext Markup Language, used to create web pages or websites. A markup language class is being utilized to create a web page, okay? To show the multimedia documents. So the hypertext markup language is the standard language used on web or developing a website. Okay, so hypertext is the method by which you move around on the web by clicking on special text called hyperlink. Okay, so yung salitang hypertext class, no? Ibig sabihin yan, yan ay isang pamamaraan para tayo ay makaikot-ikot, no? Sa loob ng internet, no? It is a way wherein we can link our computer with other computers depending on the link that we click, no? So ibig sabihin, every time na nag-internet tayo and we click on something, ang computer natin or kahit yung cellphone natin, nangihingi yan ng request. It sends a request to another computer requesting that the information be allowed to be downloaded doon sa computer natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag kinlik natin ang isang hyperlink o yung isang clickable item within the web page, it will send a request to that particular server or computer wherein the web page is stored, and then it will be downloaded sa ating computer. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, vice versa yun. Hihingi muna yung computer natin ng request. So, magre-request ako, okay, download mo nga sa akin yung mga files yan. At kapag inallow naman, papasok na sa computer natin. Ngayon, may mga website na hindi natin pwedeng mapasok. Okay? O kaya may mga website na hindi inaalaw ng computer natin na mabisita natin simply because maaaring delikado yung website at baka merong hindi magandang mangyayari sa computer. Parang kapag meron tayo kasing let's say antivirus, nade-detect nung antivirus natin if there's something wrong with that particular website. Okay? It's either meron siyang mga daladalang mga let's say viruses kapag pagka dinownload sa atin yung content ng web page, o kaya hindi allowed, no, or restricted yung ating computer when it comes to visiting those particular websites. Okay, so ganun yan. Okay, so while markup is used to format the appearance of your website, basically, sabi dito, HTML describes what a website looks like. Okay. So, ang HTML kasi, class, dinevelop to ni Tim Berners-Lee. Okay? Noong 1991. Okay? So, medyo matagal na, no? 1991, so that is 30 years ago. So, in existence na ang HTML for 30 years plus years ago, no? And has since been the standard for creating and designing websites. Okay? So, it now constantly goes through changes. Pero nag-evolve siya, or nagkakaroon ng tinatawag natin updates, no? Constantly goes through changes that is maintained by the World Wide Web Consortium. Okay? So the W3C, no, is an organization in charge with designing and maintaining HTML. Okay, so may nag-maintain syempre. Hindi pwedeng wala. No? So, HTML consists of a series of short codes typed into a text file. Okay. So, these short codes usually contains HTML tags. Your browser, how to display the text, okay, of a web page. Programmers use HTML tags to design and create websites. So we will discuss more on HTML tags in the next chapter. No? Pero for now, dito muna tayo sa pinaka-basic muna. basic muna. Okay. Ganito ang itsura ng ano. Ganito ang itsura ng ng HTML program. Okay? So, magbubukas kayo ng notepad. Okay? And then, itatype nyo yung mga, yung source code. Okay? Ito yung mga code niya. HTML codes. No? Okay, katulad dito. Doc type HTML. Then HTML as body. Tapos H1, may first paragraph. Then, body, then HTML. Okay, so kung mapapansin ninyo, first in, last out. Okay, ang nangyayari yun. Paano first in, last out? Kung ano yung una mo sinulat, for example, okay, ito. Okay. Yan yung una, yan yung opening, di ba? Kailangan, kapag tapos na yung kumbaga, yung code mo, no, i-close mo siya. Okay? So, una siya rito, pero pagdating sa huli, siya yung pinakahuli. Parang kinukulong natin, nakakulong siya within the HTML tag. Okay? Kaya, kung mapapansin nyo, body. Okay. Pangalawa siya, ito pangalawa din siya sa huli. Okay? Ang tawag dyan, first in, last out. Okay, so yan yung style na pag-program ng isang web page. Okay? So in figure 2, you can see an example of an HTML program. Okay? The words enclosed with a less than sign, ito less than sign yan, di ba? And a greater than sign, symbols are the HTML tags. Tawag yan. Okay? Lahat na nakapaloob, class, sa less than and greater than sign, ang tawag dyan ay HTML tags. Okay? So, these HTML tags, meron silang silang ginagampan ng role para ma-display. Para ma-display ng maayos sa screen ng ating computer yung web page. Okay? So it plays an important role in designing websites. Okay? So HTML files are usually created using text editor. Okay? Ano ba yung text editor? Ito yung Notepad. Notepad is a text editor. Okay? So ang HTML is actually a program being written in a notepad. So, hindi siya katulad ng ibang mga program na kailangan pa natin magkaroon ng kumbaga magda-download pa tayo na application para makagawa tayo ng program. Gaya ng C++. Okay? Kailangan na C++ ng another program para gumana siya. Ang HTML, hindi. Notepad lang. Susulat mo lang sa notepad, then isi-save mo siya as an HTML file. Automatic na yon. Kapag binuksan mo siya, sa web browser siya lalabas. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Madali siyang gawin. Yung basic, madaling gawin. Hindi mo na kailangan ng mag-download ng mga application. Lahat ng computer naman may notepad, di ba? So, no problem with the text editor kasi naka-install na yan sa mga computers natin. So, these files are usually saved with an HTML extension. Okay? So in this way, you are telling your computer that the file is an HTML document. Okay? So these files can then be viewed by using internet browsers. Okay? Kaya katulad ito. Okay? So this can be done, ito nakikita natin ngayon, no? This can be done in a notepad. Pwede nating palabasin yan sa notepad. Pero hindi pa ngayon. Medyo medyo hindi yan simple gawin. Okay? So, pero kaya yan. Kaya yan gawin sa HTML. Okay? So, tingnan natin ano ba yung history, no, let's say, ng HTML5, past, present, and future. Okay, 1991, HTML. Okay? Yun yung pinaka-una o yung pinaka-basic na ginawa ni Tim Berners-Lee. Then, pagdating ng 1994, HTML2 na-develop. Medyo nagbago. Medyo nagkaroon ng konting improvement. Kasi guys, ang mga web page nung panahon ng mga 1991, actually, simple-simple lang siya. Puro siya text. More on text siya. Bihirang-bihira doon may mga picture. Wala pa, hindi pa po pwede may video. Hindi pa pwede yung may sound. Actually, kapag nag-internet ka ng mga panahon na yun, para ka lang nagbukas ng isang libro at nagbasa ka. Kumbaga walang kalatoy-latoy. Walang excitement. Kasi nga, ano lang text lang So, ikaw ba gusto mong maaliw? At gusto mo kumbaga ma-surprise. No? Hindi ka maso-surprise sa mga webpage ng araw. No? It is as boring as hell, sabi nga nila. No? So, ibig sabihin, wala tayong mahihita gaano, kundi text lang. Pero ngayon, tingnan ninyo, if you will try to see a web page gaya na yung sa mga nakikita natin ngayon, no? Di ba? Talagang makikita natin that there are full of colors, full of images, videos, sounds, and everything, animation. So it has gone a long way, no? Compared in 1991, talaga naman napakalaki class ng pagbabago. So by 1996, okay, lumabas na yung CSS1, okay? Then HTML4 by 1997, by 2008 HTML1, at ngayon 2009 HTML5. Excuse me. So in the 1980s, sabi kasi dito, no? Si Tim Berners-Lee. Si Tim Berners-Lee is isang physicist who was working for CERN, European Organization for Nuclear Research. Okay? At that time, prototyped and proposed a system called Enquire. Okay? So nung una, hindi pa muna kumbaga HTML kagad ito. So si Tim Berners-Lee, no, at that time, nagsabi siya na meron siyang i-develop na system na tinawag niyang Enquire. So this system will allow Berners-Lee and his fellow researchers at CERN to share and use documents. Okay. This was known as the predecessor of HTML. So bago nagkaroon ng HTML, meron muna tayong tinatawag na Enquire. Okay? So si Tim Berners-Lee, siya yung pioneer when it comes to the development of web page. So kung hindi sa mga gawa at research ni Tim Berners-Lee, yung nakikita natin sa picture ngayon, siguro wala tayong nai-enjoy ngayon na YouTube, wala tayong nai-enjoy na Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at kung ano-ano pang mga websites. Kasi ito yung naging ito yung naging basihan Ito yung kumbaga, siya yung nagbukas ng pintuan para sa paglaganap, no, ng internet. Because kung hindi sa mga web pages, no, na nakikita ng mga tao, hindi naman kakalat eh. Because ang internet, noong mga panahon na yon, no, meron na eh. During 1960s pa, may internet na eh. No, may internet na. Kaya lang, hindi para pang ginagamit lang to ng mga academic institutions. Ang gumagamit lang nito yung mga government officials, government agencies, defense sa US. But because of the introduction of Tim Berners-Lee ng HTML, no, at yung World Wide Web, suddenly there is an explosion of usage, no, of the internet. Parang ang mga tao nung araw, naging parang naging aware sila na meron palang gano'n. Okay? So, unti-unti, ang mga tao, naging interesado sila into using the internet, no? So, unti-unti, lumaki ng lumaki, dumami ng dumami yung gumagamit, hanggang sa talaga namang lahat na ata ng mga tao ngayon sa mundong ibabaw ay gumagamit ng internet. Okay, so yun ang istorya, no? Kung hindi dito kay Tim Berners-Lee, wala tayong ginagamit na internet kaya. Okay? So in 1989, Berners-Lee proposed yet another kind of system. This system is an internet-based hypertext system which he then called HTML. So the following year, 1991, he began to develop the browser and the server software. Okay. So in late 1991, he released a document called HTML tags. This was the first publicly available description of HTML, which he first mentioned over the internet. So, in early 1994 class, Berners-Lee began working in early 1994, Berners-Lee began working with IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force, that created guys. There is some, let's say, something happened here inside the school. So anyway, okay. So let us continue. So in early 1994, Berners-Lee began working with IETF. No, hindi IATF yan, IETF, the Internet Engineering Task Force, and created an HTML working group. And by 1995, they completed HTML 2.0. Okay? So this version of HTML was the first to be set as the standard for future HTML implementation. Okay? So in 1996, a specification of HTML have been since maintained by the World Wide Web Consortium. Okay, so yun. Oh, so in 2000 plus, HTML also became an international standard. Also in late 1999 up to 2001, HTML 4.01 has been published and refined. Okay, so ibig sabihin guys, hindi bigla ang pagkaka-develop ng HTML up to this day, it is a gradual gradual improvement. It takes years kasi to really develop something. So, yung nating HTML ngayon, kaya natin nakikita yung mga web page natin na sobrang ganda, sobrang useful. No? Simply because it is a concerted efforts of people na kumbaga may kinalaman sa improvement ng sa improvement ng let's say ng World Wide Web itself. Kaya tayo nakakakita ng mga gandang mga web page kasi yung HTML na-improve ng gusto. Okay? So HTML5 is the current version HTML being used today. So HTML5 also support mobile web browsers. Yes, ma'am. Tapusin ka lang, ma'am. Ito open. Mapapansin niyo. Pag-close kasi, ang kino-close mo yung line, okay, ilalagyan mo na /h1. Kung dito walang slash, h1, tapos my first heading, then /h1. Ibig sabihin, ikino-close mo yung line na to. Okay? Yung h1 is actually a size nung text. No? Yung P naman dito, yung P, ang ibig sabihin niyan paragraph. Okay? Okay, paragraph. Ang H1 dito is, yung 1 pala, no? Yung 1, ibig sabihin yun yung size. Yung H, ibig sabihin headings. Okay? So, yun yan. So, H1, pero kasing H2, H3, H4. Okay? Ibig sabihin, yung 1 na yun na nakalagay na H1, that is the size of the letter or the size of the text. Okay? Dito naman yung P, sabihin, pwede kang maglagay ng several words to form a paragraph. Okay, so P, and dito /P. So you are ending. Sabihin, pagkatapos ng period, end na kagad yan. Sabihin, hindi na siya madudugtungan. Okay. So dito, yung HTML dito, kino-close mo yung kabuuan nung document, yung HTML document. So, ganyan sinusulat ang HTML. So, in Figure 8, the tags are shown in boxes. Okay? So, these tags do not appear on the actual web page because they are used for formatting purposes only. However, sabi dito, the text, my first heading, and my first paragraph are not tags and therefore will be displayed on your web page. Okay? So there are a number of tags available for you to use. No? We will discuss these tags in the next module na lang. Okay? So, yun yan. So, paano to? So, ito yung pag-ano, magbukas daw kayo. No? In creating HTML program can be done by using any text editors. Here are some examples. Okay? Yan. Kapag nagsulat ka niyan, okay, hello world.text. Okay. Okay. So, this is the full text for Mac computers naman kasi. Okay, but ito yung sa Windows, ito yung sa Macintosh. Okay, yan yung mga text editor. Ito yung notepad ng Windows, di ba? So, kung gusto mo magsulat, ang gagawin mo lang is you will open a text editor, and then you will type a certain what we call this HTML tags and text. Okay, so tingnan natin, i-try ko na mag-open Maghanap lang ako ng isang example ng guys. Isang example ng let's say. Okay, so stop ko lang muna, guys. Stop sharing ko muna, then buksan natin yung entire screen. Screen 1 is HTML code. Code example. Okay. Tatingnan natin ito. Okay. Headings. Ito. Documents. Documents. Okay, so ito, isang example to. Nakikita niyo guys. So magbubukas ako. Kukopihin ko ta. Kopihin ko. And let's try to see. Ayaw makopy. Copy ko lang. Tapos mag-o-open ako ng isang Word ng notepad, guys. Notepad. Ayan, notepad. Bakit wala? Sino? Ayun. Oh. Dali lang guys ha. Yan. Okay, so ito nakikita ninyo, this is the notepad. Pagkatapos, kapag naisulat na ninyo, no? Naisulat na ninyo yung mga code, no? I-save nyo siya, save as, okay? Let's say, save natin siya sa, let's say, sa desktop na lang, okay? Tapos, ang file name niya, let's say, sample HTML at HTM. Okay. So, yan yung ano natin. Yan yung ano natin, yan yung file name natin. So, kapag sinave natin siya, okay. So, tingnan natin guys ha. Tingnan natin sa ating, let's say sa ating desktop, i-sinave natin. And let's try to see paano lalabas yung ating, kaya sinave ko na siya, Google Chrome. Okay, so ito na yan. Okay, ito na yung kinalabasan ng ginawa natin. Okay? So this is heading 1. Ito. Kung mapapasin niya, di ba? Yung ano natin kanina, yung notepad natin, which is this one, ayan yun eh. Ito yung code eh. Okay? This is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, hanggang 6. Pero kung mapapasin niyo, H1 hanggang H6. So, papaliit siya. Okay? Ito yung kinalabasan. Okay, this is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. Okay, so yan yung isang simple example using notepad. Okay, so yan yun. So marami pa yan eh. Marami pang mga, let's say, kung pwedeng gawin using HTML and notepad. Maimamanipulate pa, nababago pa yung kulay, nalalagyan pa yan ng picture, even videos and everything, nagkakaroon na hyperlink. Kaya lang masyado na siyang maraming code. Hindi na natin kayang gawin within a period of 1 hour. Okay? So kung gusto niyo matuto talaga ng HTML, you can go online, may mga tutorial doon, may mga examples din, and try to what you call this, try to experiment on things, no? So may mga example ng HTML tags and HTML codes for you to practice on. Okay, so yun lang muna. Okay, so medyo yun lang muna tayo. Titigil muna tayo guys for today. Okay, kunin ko lang yung attendance ninyo na for our attendance. And, okay, so yun yan. Okay, so okay na. So pakibuksan na ninyo guys yung inyong mga, let's say, yung inyong mga camera for our screenshot. Okay, so thank you guys. No, it's already 9:58. Tapos na yung ating online class. Okay, so I'll be counting to 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's it guys. Thank you for attending. So next week, continue lang natin. Pagka meron pa tayong time before the exam, then bibigay pa ako ng konting mga examples sa HTML. Okay, so yun lang muna. Tigil lang muna tayo and aral-aral lang. Review. And try to open your online lectures, no? Basa-basahin ninyo para at least meron na kayong idea na kung ano i-discuss next meeting. Okay, so guys, so thank you and stay safe always and have a good day. Have a good day. And kita-kita tayo next week na lang. Okay, so bye-bye guys.
Thank you din, sir. Bye po.
Thank you po.
Sir.